Welcome back to the Deep Dive. We're pushing into Canto 31 of Purgatory today.
Right, and we're really at a critical point, aren't we?
Absolutely. We've made it to the summit of Mount Purgatory. Virgil, representing human reason, well, he's brought Dante as far as he can.
Yeah. That guiding hand is gone. Now it's about facing Beatrice, facing divine grace. It's a complete shift.
A necessary one for the soul's transformation, as the text suggests, but it's definitely not smooth sailing from here.
No, not at all. Canto 31 hits you immediately with this really intense confrontation. It's almost a shock to the system.
Okay, yeah, let's get into that. Beatrice appears, and she is, well, severe. No gentle welcome.
Not even close. She basically demands right there a full confession, out loud, about his past errors, his strayings.
And Dante's reaction is just overwhelming shame. He can hardly get the word yes out. It's just a whisper. Feels incredibly wrong.
It is raw. And then comes this detail that always fascinates me. Beatrice tells him to lift his beard. Alza la barba.
Right, which sounds like an odd command on the surface.
Exactly. But the beard, it's a symbol of manhood, of maturity.
She's pointing to his physical maturity, the beard, but his response is almost childish. He's ashamed, can't speak properly.
Precisely. It's like she's saying, you look like a man, now act like one. Own up to your actions with the responsibility that comes with adulthood.
That's a powerful challenge. It really makes you think.
After this incredibly tough moment of confession,
Yes.
the next step is purification, active purification. Dante is guided by Matelda into the river Lethe.
And Lethe here isn't just about passively forgetting, is it? The canto stresses his action.
Yes, he has to consciously participate in the immersion. It's about actively erasing the memory of sin, not just the guilt. It takes effort.
It's a fantastic point. Change requires doing something concrete, not just, wishing things were different. You have to step into the water.
You absolutely do. And following this act of cleansing, we get this beautiful, complex vision.
Ah, the nymphs leading him.
The four cardinal virtues.
Yeah.
They lead him to look directly into Beatrice's eyes.
And what he sees reflected there is the griffin.
The griffin, which, as we know, is this incredible symbol of Christ's dual nature, divine and human, eagle and lion.
But seeing it in her eyes, that's key, isn't it? Her eyes represent theology, divine wisdom.
Exactly. So seeing the ultimate truth, the griffin, reflected in theology, it suggests that the deepest truths often don't hit us directly. They're mediated.
Ah, okay, so they come through channels, like teachers, texts, maybe even just shared experience.
Precisely. It teaches humility, I think. We need others, we need guidance, we need these mediating sources to grasp profound realities. We don't just figure it all out on our own in a vacuum.
Okay, so let's try and pull these threads together. What are the big takeaways from Canto 31 for our own lives, our own journeys?
Well, first, that confrontation with Beatrice. It's about the courage of real confession. Not just feeling sorry inside, but actually voicing it, taking accountability. That seems crucial for true forgiveness.
Yeah, the explicit acknowledgement. And then the immersion in Lethe.
That underlines the need for active purification. Growth needs concrete actions, deliberate steps. You have to do the work.
Okay, and the griffin in her eyes.
That speaks volumes about mediated knowledge, being humble enough to accept that wisdom often comes through others, through tradition, through learning.
We're not expected to have all the answers ourselves.
Not at all. And finally, that lift your beard moment.
Maturity is responsibility.
Yes. Acting like the adult you are with consistency, regardless of maybe feeling ashamed or childish in the moment, taking ownership.
So Canto 31 really packs a punch. Facing hard truths, taking action, learning with humility. It's a roadmap for growth.
A really potent one. It distills so much about the transformative journey, the difficulty, the necessity of action, the importance of openness.
So, for you listening, maybe something to reflect on. What beard might you need to lift in your own journey right now? What concrete step is needed for your own growth?
And maybe, how are you receiving truth? Are you open to that mediated knowledge, learning from the people and sources around you?
Lots to think about there. This has been our 65th Deep Dive.
Thanks for joining us.
We really look forward to continuing the journey through Purgatory with you in the next one.